Hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to say I'm back. I'm not sick anymore, so that's good. Had this terrible cough, did not go away for the longest time. Still have it. If I talk too much or if I sing, I just break out in a coughing fit, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. So I'm better, which means I can record again, which is awesome. I also want to say thank you real quick to the Mighty Gluestick for showing everyone my stuff. He didn't have to do that, and I didn't know what to say, and I still don't. Thank you. Was unexpected, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, story time. Stories are fun. Should do a story. I'm gonna tell you about my monster party. So I have created a group of adventuring heroes that I have dubbed the unlikely heroes because they are unlikely to be heroes, but they're gonna try, and I love them. In my current game that I'm running, this is the game with Miseri and Bonny, the one that had Tyrion before. He still plays in the game, but Tyrion was retired for reasons. As well, it's also got Guyal, and we might be getting another player. I don't know. But it's that game. I introduced something last session that I'm really excited about, and I love so much. It's a team of adventuring heroes made entirely of monsters. It's a 5-person party. We have Cole, the kobold, a champion fighter. We have Lime, the green slime thief rogue. Got Lexranar, the imp druid, which is awesome. We've got Ictic, the life cleric. And we've got Sean McLaughlin, the halfling-sized bard skeleton, who I may have based on Sans from Undertale. Shut up, don't judge me. It's my game. Anyway, Miseri, the half-orc barbarian, was just strolling about town, and she happened to be passing by a magic shop, which is where I had part of the group. So I told her, okay, as you're passing by, you notice something peculiar. You see a kobold in leather armor and a green slime that's got some stuff floating around in it, just sitting outside of a shop. This is peculiar to you because you've never really seen those creatures in a town ever. So she goes up and she investigates because of course you do. She says hi, introduces herself, and gets to know Cole and Lime. Cole's like, hi. I'm Cole. This is Lime. We're waiting on our friend. We have a quest. Really? What's your quest? Well, we have to see about a satyr, Nilkmar, in a forest to the south. Huh, it sounds fun. Well, where'd you get the quest? Well, the Adventurers League. The Adventurers League, like 2 sessions ago, Tyrion exploded. There is no more Adventurers League, so if they complete the quest, there's no quest giver, no reward, unless they reform, which, I mean, they will, but they don't know that. Anyway, so Miser's like, well, I feel a little bad now because that was part of my party that destroyed that. I didn't want it to happen, but maybe I can help you with your quest. Good Lime party. Cole and Lime get excited at this, and they say, wow, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Let's wait on Sean first. And then we'll find the rest of the party, and we can head out. So they wait outside the magic shop when this skeleton, who's about as tall as a halfling, walks out. He's in like a blue bathrobe, black linen pants. He's got a smile that never seems to go away, and 2 eye sockets that are black as the void. And he's got a bag that seems to make noise every once in a while. He walks out of the magic shop and looks at Cole and Lime. Well, you were right. Everything was too expensive. Cole kind of laughs at this and then introduces Miseri to Sean and Sean to Miseri, and they go about their merry way. Miseri starts leading them back to Bonnibel's house because Bonnibel happens to live in this city, and that's where the party's staying. And so they start heading back to Bonnibel's house, when on the way, another peculiar sight. They see a crowd of people in slight terror at a goblin in the middle of the street. He's painted his skin with these strange paints. He's wearing a mask with some kind of tribal figure on it. He holds a long piece of bark with carvings on it on one side and holds a small figurine of the Allfather. He's got long, dried blades of grass on his back that are held in place by dried mud. And he's yelling at the people in Goblin. Goblin's not necessarily a common language amongst the civilized folk. Not in this city, anyway. So nobody can understand him. But he doesn't seem to be violent, so the guards aren't doing anything. Sean speaks up. I think I found Iktik. So the party waves down Iktik, and he bursts through the crowd and joins, looks at Miseri, and kind of growls a little bit because he's a feral goblin. The interaction, as I recall, went something like this. Miseri, hey, what's up? And that was basically the only interaction they ever had. Not that that's the only time they talked, but any time they talked, that's how it went. Party continued on to Bonnibel's house when they met up with the last member of the party, Lexrenar. On the way back, they saw 2 or 3 people leaving an alley. They seemed disgruntled. One of them seemed a little frightened. And down the alley, you could see these 2 glowing eyes. On further inspection, those eyes were attached to a small humanoid figure with skin like charcoal. Then in the cracks you could see this almost green flame light. He smelled like sulfur, with 2 horns that kind of curled back on his head, and hair slicked back and tied up, running between them. He wore a very nice suit, black tie, nice swallowtail coat, clean white shirt, and silk pants. And he had a couple of cups on a crate with a ball. He was sitting in an alleyway, conning people. It was amazing. When he saw the party, he packed up his cups and his ball, and he walked out. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for ages. It's only been 30 minutes. Exactly. Ages. Who's this? Oh, that's our new friend. That's Miseri. Miseri, it's good to meet you. Could I interest you in a game of cards? I love Lexrenar so much. They get back to Bonnibel's house. They knock on the door. And before Bonnibel can open it, Miseri says, Hang on, before you open the door, I just need a second to explain. And then Cole kind of speaks up. Who's in there? Where are we? Bonnibel asks, who is that? And the door opens up, and Bonnibel is greeted by a party of monsters at her doorstep. Oh, I love them so much. I'm going to go ahead and call that the story there. In that same session, they did go on to complete their quest to encounter Nilkmar, but I'm going to save that story for another time because, like I said, I do still have that cough, and I know you haven't heard it much in this recording because the power of editing, I can remove that, but it is hard to talk at length. But I did want to give you guys something, and I do hope you enjoyed. If you do want to hear the story of how the Unlikely Heroes took down Nilkmar, the satyr, that would be awesome, and I'd be happy to tell you that story. If you want to hear something else, by all means. Or if you have an idea for something, let me know. I'm still trying to figure out what all I want to put on this channel. If you've got any stories of your own, feel free to share. I love hearing stories of people's campaigns, and I hope you have a nice day.